Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and to today's video. So I'm just going to do a quick one today. Usually foundation reviews are pretty quick, so I'll just show you what the shade's like against my skin tone. Tell you what I think. This is a first impressions as well, so I've never actually used this. This is the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, which I'm so excited about. I'm usually a dewy foundation lover, but I've really been loving soft matte, especially this year. Yeah, I don't know why. Does anyone else's skin change up? Sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's oily, and that just allows me to kind of use different foundations, so I love them at different times. It's really weird. But yeah, of Nars, I've used Sheer Glow and the Light Reflecting Foundation, which are both kind of quite dewy ones, so I've never tried a matte one. I'd say Sheer Glow is probably my favourite. It's so lightweight. It's so it's nice and dewy. I just love it. It's really, really nice. So I've got no idea what this is going to be like. I feel like on TikTok at the minute, everyone's doing the cloud makeup, and I just feel like soft matte is really in at the moment. So yeah, I got it in shade Santa Fe, which is the exact same shade as Sheer Glow, and I believe this retails for £29. It's actually on offer at Look Fantastic for £22, which is really reasonable. But yeah, when you're comparing it with Estee Lauder prices, things like that, Laura Mercier, where they're coming out about £37 to £39, I think this is really reasonable for £29. And this is what the bottle looks like. I love this. It's like a squidgy tube instead of a glass tube. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Right, it's coming out really quickly since I took the lid off. Oh, it feels very lightweight. It's very liquidy. What's the word? Yeah, it's super runny. It's not with matte foundations usually I find they're very thick. I suppose because this is a soft matte, it's kind of gonna be in between. Oh, I hate these tubes, by the way, do you? I should have squeezed this onto my hand really. I'll have to clean that before I put the lid on, but yeah, I much prefer a pump tube. I feel like these are quite messy. And I'm just going to take my brush. So I've been using recently the Sigma F78 brush. This is a bronzing brush, but I just love big fluffy brushes to work in my foundation. I feel like it really, disperses the product nicely. And yeah, I know people will say this is the wrong brush, but honestly I love it. Try it. So as with all foundations, a brush is going to give a bit more of a lighter coverage, but look at that, that is actually a perfect shade match. I'm not even joking. So yeah, as I was saying, a brush will give a lighter coverage, whereas a sponge, I've got lip gloss on, my dog's snoring, so sorry if you can hear him. So yeah, as I was saying before getting interrupted, a brush will give a much lighter coverage, whereas a sponge is going to give that really full coverage, and you can go in with a sponge and kind of build your coverage as well. But literally, this brush is so quick to blend, and just look at the skin, please. It looks so nice. I'm just going to buff this out all over. I immediately, yes, love this foundation. Obviously I don't know how it wears because this is my first time using it, but I'm going to wear it today and see how I get on. And then I try and avoid the under eyes where I can, just because I'm getting a little bit older now and I need as little product on my under eye as possible. But yeah, just buff this away. Very nice, guys. It's very soft matte. I know obviously it's a soft matte foundation, but it's feels very lightweight on the skin for a matte foundation, which is really nice. I better take this down. I'm gonna stain my white top here, I know it. So that's what it's looking like with a brush. It's a tiny bit streaky, so I'm just gonna grab my sponge and just I just use this so it's got blush all over it. But yeah, oh my god, this finishes so nicely with the sponge. Look at it, it's literal cloud skin in a bottle. I love it. And yeah, okay, wow, this has got really nice coverage. I don't know how well you can see on camera. It's really, really evened out my skin tone, but it still shows my freckles and stuff are still coming through. It wouldn't show I feel like it's covered up those lighter freckles, but with moles and stuff, that's still showing through. Let me come a bit closer. I feel like it looks very natural on the skin. It is very soft matte, so you still got a bit of what's the word? Dewy, luminous, what is the word? I don't know. Coming through the skin. It's still very nice and glowy, but you can see it's matte. It feels very matte as well. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put on like my concealer, contour, all of that lot, so you can see what like the finished look is like. I'm not going to talk all the way through, but I will just show what I'm using. Okay guys, I'm back. The makeup is all on. I really like this. It's so nice, but it's not like it's dead matte, but it's not like some mattes, you know, they feel a bit crusty. I hate that word. It feels pretty good actually. Where I've got a lot of powder on around here, it feels quite dry, but I guess that's to be expected with powder. I wouldn't say you need to powder too much with this because I'm used to using quite dewy foundations. I go in with the powder and it feels quite good. I would say use quite a good moisturiser under this, just, you know, because it does feel quite dry. I know it's soft matte. It doesn't, now I've put powder and that on, it doesn't quite have like that radiance that comes through it, which I like. I think I prefer a tiny bit more of a dewy finish. I mean, I could go in a bit harder with my skincare and get that through, like, you know, put like a radiant primer underneath, but I try not to do that if I'm wearing matte that much. As you will have seen, the products blended so nicely. Like, the foundation to blend stuff on top felt very velvety. Like, it was just really helping those other products to like blend in really nicely. Especially the contour, I feel like that was blending very nicely with the foundation, just making it look really nice, really easy to blend. Powder has sat on top of it fine. Yeah, I mean, it's a good shade match as well. If anything, it just feels a tiny bit too light. Like, what do you think? I think you'll probably think it's a good match, but it looks a little bit light to me. I don't know if maybe that's just me though. Like, I'm used to fake tanning and stuff. But yeah, I can't obviously give you, I keep looking in the screen instead of the camera. Sorry, that must look weird. But yeah, as I was saying, I can't give you like an update on how it wears because I haven't worn it. Like, I'm gonna go out now and I'll see how it wears, so if anyone's interested, I'll let you know in the comments. So just going on first impressions, I'm gonna give it like a 4.5 out of 5. It's very nice, does the job. It's very nice, soft matte, it's very delicate on the skin, feels very velvety. Just personally for me, like, I haven't been able to give it a wear test, so I'd be a bit crazy to go in with a 5. But so far, like, application, blending with other products, like, I'm really impressed. So I would give it a 4.5, and I think the price is good as well. I think the price is like bang on. So yeah, if you got any questions, because that is the end of the video, if you got any questions, then just pop them in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be doing loads of like reviews, and I upload shorts every day as well. So check me out on there, check me out on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video.